Look, Nate, we got some rather unfortunate and disturbing news, okay? And look, for you Argentina soccer fans or soccer fans in general, buckle up because this is serious. So Diego Maradona, he not so recently he passed away, unfortunately. Well, news came out that seven medical professionals are charged with homicide. This is big, Nate, because Diego Maradona is huge in Argentina. Big.
And before you continue, we made a video on this back in November, so we'll link it in the description down below if you want to go check that out.
Right. So basically, what happened here is the prosecutor's office in San Isidro, Argentina. They're opening an investigation into the Argentine legend's death, and they have requested to the judge that the people that have been indicted are not permitted to leave the country. So this is huge, Nate. And if found guilty, those accused could face between 8 to 25 years in prison. This is serious stuff, Nate. He died on November 25th at the age of 60 years old in 2020 from heart failure. However, Leopoldo Luque, the neurosurgeon who performed the successful brain operation on Maradona, and a psychiatrist, Augustina Kosachev, who treated the former Napoli star, are among the seven individuals charged, and two have denied any wrongdoing. But there is an audio of a private conversation between doctors and people from Maradona's entourage that were leaked to the media and have indicated that Maradona was not being properly looked after prior to his death. And obviously, Maradona's family wants justice, which very understandable, and holds Luque among those responsible for his death. Prosecutor's office also appointed a medical board to determine if there was evidence of culpable homicide from Maradona's medical team. And the board revealed in a report that the medical team who attempted Maradona prior to his death acted in an inappropriate, deficient, and reckless manner and left him to his own devices. Two nurses, a nurse coordinator, a doctor, and a psychologist are among those that are being charged. And Maradona's autopsy revealed that Maradona died in his sleep from of acute pulmonary edema, a buildup of fluid in the lungs because of congestive heart failure. And toxicology report, it revealed that they detected no alcohol or illegal drugs, but they did detect psychotropic drugs used to treat anxiety and depression that were present in his body. And the accused will be testifying on May 31st. So before I pass it on to you, Nate, I'll let you start first. This article was written by Adriana Garcia. So I'll let you start off first, okay? Obviously, we're not going to have good reactions to this, but I'll just let you start off first. Your thoughts on seven people being charged with Maradona's homicide?
You're not ready for this mic to be on fire, are you? No, you're
Hey,
not.
look,
Let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. These are medical professionals.
I agree.
They're supposed to take care of us. What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell? And at this point, a lot of people probably gonna go, oh, well, why are you saying, oh, you don't know what happened? Because these people are charged. So something happened. Something happened. And now, not only did you kill a legend, right? You had some sort of intent on doing something, but now you're facing prison time for it. These people are supposed to be helping us. You know what I mean? Like, they're supposed to be helping us when we need it. You know what I mean? When we're hurt, who do we go to? We go to doctors, right? When we get hurt, that's who we go to. Those people are supposed to help us. They're medical professionals. They know how to take care of us. But you weren't taking care of him. What the hell is your problem? What did you want? What's going on here? This is absolutely unbelievable. And you know what? I want to know more about this. I really do, because I really do, because this is absolutely unacceptable. It's unnecessary. These people should no longer be doctors, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to get one not after this anyway. They're definitely not getting jobs after this, not in their profession, that is. But you know what, Mario? I can't believe that I live in a world where even the people that we look to as heroes in our time of need are just the villains. That scares a lot of people. You know what I mean? It's like, I say it like this. The heroes can sometimes be disguised as villains. That's what's going on here. Diego Maradona looked, and may he rest in peace, by the way. We did make a video on that a few months ago. I'll link it in the description down below if you want to check it out. But Diego Maradona, when he was still alive, he needed treatment. He goes to a doctor. It's really the only person you could go to. But these people weren't trying to help him. No, they didn't even care what was going on. Like this is absolutely sickening, Mario. And you know what? And I feel bad for doctors that actually want to help us, because I know we talked about with something similar to like when we talk about like sexual assault allegations and like how we talk about some of them can be fake, but then it discredits the other ones that are accusing the other person, but it's actually happening. You know what I mean? I feel like it's something similar to that, where like the doctor actually wants to help us, they get discredited because they see stuff like this, and now other people don't trust doctors. It's something similar to that. You know what I mean? I know stuff like this usually doesn't happen all that often, but it's still a very big deal regardless. And it shouldn't be happening because, again, like I said, these are our healthcare heroes. These are the people that we go to when we need to be taken care of physically and mentally. And then they go off and do things like this. So you know what, Mario? I'm going to be honest with you. I want to know more about this because I want these guys to go to prison. There's no way in hell that you're going to do that to a guy that needs your help, and then you just say, nah, screw this guy, I'm going to kill him. Or give him something that's going to kill him. So, you know what, Mario? There's not much else for me to say here. I ain't wishing nobody the best of luck. As for Maradona's family, I do apologize that they have to go through this, and they do want justice, rightfully so, because I would want justice too if something like this happened to my family. So I do apologize, and I wish them the best of luck. As for the doctors, they need to go to prison because there's no way in hell that something like this happens and they just get away with it. I'm sorry, but this just pisses me off.
Right. Well, first of all, before I say anything, I just want to say RIP to Diego Maradona, and again, condolences to his family and friends. Here's the thing, Nate, okay? So the two people that are mainly being charged, they say they deny all wrongdoing, okay? But then there's obviously audio conversations that are basically indicating that Maradona was not being looked after prior to his death. Here's the thing, Nate, okay? You know what this reminds me of? This kind of case, it reminds me a little bit of like Michael Jackson, his doctor, when
Yeah.
when Michael Jackson wasn't being treated the way he was supposed to,
Right.
And
Yeah.
again, like, obviously Michael Jackson's case, it was a lot different. He couldn't sleep and he had a lot of problems wrong with him. And like the doctor ended up giving him too many drugs than what he was supposed to. It's as simple as that. I don't know exactly what these doctors did. Okay, I really don't. I don't understand. Like, I don't know what they did. Hopefully I find more information on that. But I do think that it is really unjust that he wasn't being looked after the way he should have been. Okay, like you and again, the last paragraph says it. He was taking medication for anxiety and depression. That stuff is very serious, Nate. One of those issues in general is serious, let alone both of them together. You need to watch that. You need to look after him. If somebody has depression and anxiety, that's a problem. Sometimes depression can cause anxiety, and anxiety can cause depression. It's vice versa. Sometimes anxiety causes depression because you get nervous about everything and then you end up not being able to enjoy your life. And sometimes depression causes anxiety because it makes you end up thinking of the worst things. So those two things are very serious things alone, let alone together. So I believe somebody should have been keeping more track of or keeping more eyes on Diego Maradona. And that's what his entourage said. They didn't feel like he was getting enough attention. Put it this way, Nate. Diego Maradona is such a legend in Argentina. When this news came out, I can only imagine how his fans felt. I can only imagine. They were probably angry. Okay. And let me tell you something. I've learned this from a lot. I've learned this from like the Kobe Bryant situation. Again, rest in peace to him. I've learned this from the Michael Jackson situation. Again, rest in peace to him. I've learned these from these situations. When you have a beloved character, Nate, okay? When you have a beloved character and they have a huge fan base around them, when something goes wrong or they find out that there's somebody's to blame for a death, they're gonna go right after them. That fan base is going to go right after them, and they're gonna be relentless. They're gonna want answers right here. And again, I don't know exactly what these 7 professionals did because individually they all do different things. Again, you have a doctor, you have a nurse. Right here it says I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying to find it. 2 nurses, a nurse coordinator, another doctor, and a psychologist. So you have a psychologist, a psychiatrist, 2 doctors, 2 nurses, and a nurse coordinator. All those people have different roles. Okay. So I want to know exactly what every single one of their roles were into the death of Diego Maradona. Now that doesn't mean like again, that doesn't by homicide, that doesn't mean they like like literally like killed him right there on the spot, but they could have done stuff that resulting in time that could have killed him. You know what I'm saying? For instance, Michael Jackson's doctor, I'm gonna go to him for example, gave him too much medication. That medication was a result of Michael Jackson end up dying. Okay. When you look at guys like Kobe Bryant, when people found out that the helicopter driver might have had something to do with it, people were not too happy with him. You know, so the fan base, I feel like, will come after those people who are being accused. You know, but we don't know what these guys did. All right, we know that they're being charged. Okay, and most likely it's not looking good for them. But I want to know more information on this. I really do, because Diego Maradona is a legend, and his family deserves answers. Okay, simple as that. So with that being said, I hope that the place that San Isidro, I hope that they are, I wish them the best of luck in their investigation as to what happened to the soccer legend. As for him, you know, Diego Maradona, may you please rest in peace. Again, condolences to his family and friends and loved ones, and obviously his fans as well. And I just hope they find answers, because his family definitely deserves justice on his death. It's just as simple as that, Nate.